Tension builds early as Baumegger and Grischuk explore the depths of the Ruy Lopez Murphy defense Cozio defense in Grand Prix Pluscity Open Austrian Team Rapid Championship Round 5. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight c6. Bishop b5. On a6. Threatening pawn takes b5. Bishop a4 played by Baumegger leads us into Ruy Lopez Murphy defense Cozio defense. Knight e7. On d4. Baumegger considers playing. Knight takes e5. Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes d4 played by Grischuk. Knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. Queen takes d4. On b5. Grischuk is looking to play. Knight c6. Queen e3. Pawn takes a4 and gain a significant edge. Bishop b3 played by Baumegger. Knight c6. Threatening knight takes d4. Queen d3 played by Baumegger. Bishop d6. Knight d2 it is novelty move. King castled kingside. Knight f3. Bishop b7. Grischuk is aiming to play. Knight b4. Queen d1. Bishop takes e4 and take decisive advantage. Pawn c3 played by Baumegger. Queen f6. Grischuk is planning to play. Rook a e8. Bishop e3. Knight a5. On e5. Bishop takes e5. Knight takes e5. Rook takes e5 and take decisive advantage. King castled kingside played by Baumegger. Knight e5. Threatening knight takes d3. Queen e2 played by Baumegger. Knight takes f3 check. Queen takes f3. Queen h4. Threatening queen takes h2 mate. Pawn g3 played by Baumegger. Threatening pawn takes h4. Queen takes e4 played by Grischuk. Queen takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Bishop e3. Rook fe8. Rook fd1. Rook ab8. Rook ac1. On a5. Bishop d5. On a4. Bishop takes e4. Rook takes e4. Rook d5. On f6. On b3. King f7. On c4. King e6. Grischuk intends to play. Pawn takes c4. Pawn takes c4. Rook b2. Rook h5. Pawn h6. Rook a5. Rook takes a2 and gain a significant edge. Rook takes b5 played by Baumegger. Rook takes b5. Pawn takes b5. Pawn takes b3. Pawn takes b3. Rook b4 do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Baumegger? Pawn b6 is the correct move because pawn takes b6. Rook c3. Pawn g5. Pawn f3. Pawn h5. King g2 still Baumegger is losing. Let's proceed to the main line. Rook b4. Threatening rook takes b5. Bishop c5 slightly worse move played by Baumegger. Threatening bishop takes b4. Rook takes b5 played by Grischuk. Rook e1 check. Bishop e5. Grischuk is looking to play. Rook takes c5. On f4. On h5. Rook e2. Rook c1 check. King f2. Rook c3. On takes e5. On takes e5. On b4 and seize the initiative. Bishop d4 played by Baumegger. King d5. Threatening bishop takes d4. Bishop takes e5 played by Baumegger. On takes e5. Rook d1 check. King e6. Threatening rook takes b3. Rook c1 played by Baumegger. On c5. Rook c3. On d5. On f3. On d4. Threatening pawn takes c3. Rook d3 played by Baumegger. King d5. Grischuk's idea is to play. On e4. On takes e4 check. King takes e4. Rook d1. Rook takes b3 and seize the initiative. King f2 played by Baumegger. On g5. Grischuk's idea is to play. On g4. On h4. On takes h3 and take decisive advantage. On g4 played by Baumegger. Rook b6. Grischuk considers playing. Rook h6. On h3. Rook takes h3. King g2. Rook h6. Rook d2. Rook b6. Rook b2. On d3 and secure a stronghold in the game. King g3 played by Baumegger. On e4. On takes e4 check. King takes e4. Rook f3. On d3 Grischuk dominated and took the game.